if you got it, a truck brought it to you. If you got your food, your clothing, your medicine, if you got fuel for your homes, fuel for your industries, a truck brought it to you. The day our trucks stop, America stops.
That is Al Pacino as Jimmy Hoffa in last year's epic The Irishman, a role that earned the iconic actor a 9th Academy Award nomination. That Oscar went to Brad Pitt for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, a movie in which Pacino also appeared. Al Pacino's very name calls to mind some of the most memorable performances in the history of movies, from The Godfather and Scarface to Scent of a Woman and Heat. Pacino's distinct acting style, his face, his voice, his cadence, his famous lines, all are woven into the American imagination. But what about the man himself? Pacino has taken pains over the years to stay out of the spotlight. But with the debut of his new Amazon series, Hunters, he agreed to spend some time with us and to share rare reflections on his legendary career. Al and I got together in Beverly Hills for a top-down ride through 50 years in Hollywood. Al, look at this beauty.
Well, what does Scarface say?
That's a Cadillac. It's a cream puff.
It's a cream puff. You're not going to drive this, are you, Willie?
I don't have a boat license, so maybe not.
Oh.
A big old Cadillac convertible with Al Pacino riding shotgun has a way of stopping traffic.
Nice seeing you. We're making a film. It's called Willie and Al. Go see it.
A Hollywood icon who has spent most of his storied 5-decade career out of the public eye.
It seems to me on the celebrity scale, though, you've kept your life somewhat normal?
It was deliberate, of course. I have stayed out of the limelight because I always thought actors should be seen but not heard. I just steered away from it.
But with roles in 2 critically acclaimed films this past year,
What a picture.
What a picture.
Good picture.
the 79-year-old actor is taking a bit of a turn.
Thank you for strapping me in the chair here. That's really, I can't get away.
With a new appreciation for what it means to be a movie star.
I finally think I might have adjusted. I mean, I'm actually doing something I never would have done in the 70s. I'm talking to you. You know what the best revenge is? Revenge.
And now Pacino is making another adjustment as he steps off the movie screen to take on his first ever role as a series regular in Amazon's Hunters.
Your grandmother wished to protect you.
From what?
Nazis, Jonah.
Pacino stars as Meyer Offerman, a Holocaust survivor leading a renegade gang of assassins, chasing Nazis hiding in 1970s America.
Here you are,
Yeah.
Al Pacino doing TV. What drew you in?
Well, it certainly is part of the day, you know.
Yeah.
Today, this is what we do,
Right.
you know. And where is the material? This guy, David Weil, you know, he's got it.
It is the vision of series creator David Weil, who in Hunters reimagines his grandmother's stories from the Holocaust as the stuff of superheroes.
And it's always something when it's personal, because that's really art, in a way, when it's personal.
It's not personal, Sonny. It's strictly business.
Hunters is the latest chapter in Pacino's story, which was launched into the stratosphere when he was cast as reluctant turned ruthless mobster Michael Corleone in director Francis Ford Coppola's 1972 masterpiece, The Godfather.
My father made him an offer he couldn't refuse.
I know there were some skeptics about whether or not Francis should have hired you for the role.
Oh,
Studio
skeptics.
executives who said, "Who is this guy?"
They all had the hook. They didn't want a lot of us. They didn't want Brando, for sure.
Right.
But what happened with me is Francis very wisely moved the Saluzzo scene so I could do that. Wow. And if they saw me do that, they'd keep me.
The Godfather earned Pacino an Oscar nomination and quickly made him one of Hollywood's most in-demand actors. He landed iconic roles like the lead in 1973's Serpico and Dog Day Afternoon, in which the method-trained actor showed off his improv chops.
Take the Attica scene. That wasn't written. So at one point I was going outside in a shot to talk to the cops and the people out there.
Got the militia out here, huh?
And this great AD, assistant director, comes up to me and he says, "Hey, say Attica." I said, "Attica?" He said, "Yes, just say Attica." And I realized that was in the news all the time, the Attica, the riots in Attica. And so I just said, "Attica! Attica! Attica! Remember Attica!" And before you know it, you're cheering them on and you're having this experience.
Those films and others, like And Justice for All,
You're out of order!
Dick Tracy, Glengarry Glen Ross, and Scent of a Woman, earned Pacino 8 Oscar nominations in just 20 years.
Hoorah!
But with one notable exception.
Say hello to my little friend!
Scarface.
Yeah.
In 83.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it until I was doing my homework that it wasn't a hit necessarily at the time, critically or commercially.
No.
It's hard to imagine that now, given its
is.
iconic status.
I mean, it was sad. We thought we had something there.
Who do I trust? Me!
There's a story. I was in San Francisco performing, doing a play. I just received a no nomination for Scarface. So I came out after a matinee, and they had a lot of people out there, and they were cheering, and they had this Oscar for me, huge, for Scarface. Talk about something coming in and really, easing the pain a little bit.
Scent of a Woman would win Pacino his first real Oscar in 1993. Pacino's 9th nomination came just this year for his turn as notorious union boss Jimmy Hoffa.
Hi, Frank. This is Jimmy Hoffa.
Opposite Robert De Niro in the epic crime drama The Irishman.
We need solidarity.
The project, surprisingly, was Pacino's first with director Martin Scorsese.
What was that experience like to all be in one place, this kind of Mount Rushmore?
In 50 years, I thought, well, it's simple. Marty Scorsese thought I didn't care for him or something. And I've spoken to him over the years, and he knows I'm a real admirer of his. It was Bob De Niro who said to him, I think Al should play this part of Jimmy Hoffa. So he organized this reading to win over. Marty was not quite sure. And then we read it, and it was clear. This is my union. Very simple when you say it that way.
So, he does The Irishman. He gets an Oscar nomination. Now he's parading around in convertible so everyone can see him. How
Irishman.
far does an old guy go? How far will he go?